usually we all have headshots. So this was a lot of fun. Actually, Dr. Grant and I did some stuff. He stood up and we had to show the bellies and the breathing and stuff. It was so good. I'm glad you talked about the spinal flex because this is such an easy exercise and it's so amazing. I don't know if he's still listening. Dr. Grant is Egyptian. So yesterday I had the pleasure of doing Egyptian Qigong, which I didn't even know there was such a thing. And I learned about it earlier this week. And then we actually did a whole class at the Scalar Clinic with it. So that was something pretty spectacular. So, and you know what, you're looking at it and you're looking at the movements and you're thinking, oh, this is nothing. This is no big deal. Oh, I'm sore today. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And like we're talking movements that are like this. And my shoulders are not so bad. My feet, my legs are a little bit sore from the position that we were standing in, but it's so fun and so amazing. And, you know, to each his own, each different thing goes to each different person, which is what Michelle and I are going to talk about next. We're going to talk to you about the bank system and not the one with the money. This one will get you more money than that one will. I used to work in a bank, so that's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to do a different bank. Maxine, thank you so much. I'm sure you have to go on to your next class. Thank you for sharing. Michelle, welcome to another wonderful episode of Empowered Talks. We haven't done the bank code for a while. So we're going to talk to you about bank code and code breaker, which is different from a bank, right?
Just puts money in the bank.
It will give you more money for sure. For sure. We've both adopted it in our businesses. I'm newer to it. I just recently graduated from level 5 coaching. Michelle, of course, is she's been there for 100 years, maybe not 100, but a few.
Hey, I take your supplements. People wouldn't know. 110.
She's been around for 100 years. Well, the company's only what, 20 years old, so we
25 or 26, I think.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, then there you go. See, that's how much I know. I knew it was in the 20s. So yeah, let's do that. Let me see if we can do this. What happened? Oh, there we go. Now you can all look at beautiful Michelle.
What are you doing?
I love your hair today. It looks awesome. I love it. Look how beautiful it is. Awesome. So Michelle is in the US. I'm in Canada. And we both work with bank code breaker. We're both, what's the proper way of saying it again, Michelle?
Certified level 5 trainers, my friend.
Certified level 5 trainers with bank code.
Yeah, we are people profilers, communication experts, and we crack the code and help you do the same thing.
That's right. We're communication experts. I love that. I was actually thinking, what can I do? And I really, really want to do a course on communication because bank code is the perfect thing to follow. So let's tell them a little about bank code and let's explain to them what these puppies are. Oh, what kind of order is this? What kind of crazy order is this?
I don't know. I got the same thing going on. Look at that.
There I am. There I am. There's our crazy codes. We're both A.N.Ks, A.N.K.Bs.
You keep losing that blueprint. You're just tossing it away. You're like, we're A.N.K. Just we're
A.N.K. I do want to tell you. So for anyone who knows me, I'm gonna read the red, and then I'm gonna read the blueprint.
Oh, way to set our blueprints off in disaster. You're gonna take order.
I'm gonna take them out of order. Blueprints. Get prepared.
Buckle up.
I just want to read this because this is what I actually am. So this is my first code. So my values are freedom. You know what? I've had 2 businesses. No, sorry. I've had 1 business, but I've worked at a company called Freedom and I had a store called Freedom. So
I did not know that about you.
twice. Okay. Once in Europe, I had a clothing store called Freedom. Like freedom is my mom used to say, she goes, that's like your mantra. Like that's my DNA. If you had to pick up one word that was the most important thing to me, it would have been freedom for sure. Flexibility, that's pretty good. I am a yoga instructor. Spontaneity, you know, I think spontaneity is also when you can flex and pivot when your first speaker doesn't show up.
Oh, did
And
that
she,
happen today?
today, yeah, today, but it's happened not with her, and this has nothing to do with her. She's a stellar speaker and a stellar, you know, person who shows up for everything, but there was no internet. And of course, we're just coming out of a Mercury retrograde slowly
Can
but
it, can it
surely.
hurry up? It's crushing my soul. Just
I
say.
would really like to hurry up. I don't know what its problem is, but I would like to hurry up. Thank you very much. And then action. Mhm. Yeah, enough said. Opportunity. Yeah, take an opportunity. Say yes to everything. Excitement and be excited about it. Attention. We require a little bit of attention. Okay, it is what it is. Stimulation. Oh, absolutely. People ask me why I run 6 businesses, why I'm thinking of a 7th one. And I said, because I get bored easy. And it's true. I need to be stimulated. My mind needs to be stimulated. So when they're saying, well, when are you going to retire? I'm like, define retirement. Just doing like retreats and master classes and maybe sell my supplements and like, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about? No, there's no retirement. I don't understand. I don't speak retirement.
No,
Okay. Competition. Yeah, we can get a little competitive. There's nothing wrong with some friendly competition, right, Michelle?
absolutely.
Winning. We like winning. I don't know who likes losing, but I definitely don't. And yeah, winning is, yeah, and fun. You know, with me, every single word, everyone always says to me, do you know that you, whenever you, like, if they tell me they're going here, they're going to do this, I always say, have fun. That's my thing. Have fun. It's got to be fun or I'm out of here. An image. So we care a little about our image. Well, you know, then I'm going to read to you the blueprint, which is like the exact opposite. Stability. Do I look stable to you? No, there's no stability in what I do. First of all, let me just say, if you're an entrepreneur, Michelle's killing herself laughing. If you're an entrepreneur, what do you mean by stability? Like what's stable? That you're continuously trying to do whatever you're trying to do, but that's about it. There's no stability in being an entrepreneur.
That's why blueprints like franchise models.
Franchises, MLMs,
Oh,
yeah, sorta.
blueprints are very skeptical, especially in
Yeah,
the MLMs
yeah,
situation.
that's okay, but it is very structured. MLMs are very structured,
They
and
are.
I have more blueprints. Let's say I would have less in the supplement field, but I would have more in the gold and silver coins.
Ah, yes.
That's a much more stable career for them. Okay, structure. I think I might be allergic to this word. I'm not sure, but structure, you know, I'm not the person who's going to structure anything. I'm
Let's
like,
be honest.
I can't think of anything that I would want to structure. Even when I speak, I kind of speak, yeah, I'm going to talk my way and whatever comes up, that's what we're going to say. I might structure it a little bit. I might say, okay, we're going to talk about this, then don't forget to talk about this. It's more of a memory thing than anything else. Oh, systems, my favorite word. Systems
Tell us how you really feel.
and processes, systems, planning, and processes. So I'm not against planning totally. I think some planning, like we have to plan the Pennsylvania thing because there's a date that the event. So if I show up the day before, I already know probably no one will be there. So probably, I'm just saying. So that would be the extent of my planning. Processes, yeah, I don't know what that is. Predictability, yeah, I don't know. That's all. I just don't know what that
It's like it's exhausting for you even to say the words. I was on a call with someone the other day, and literally every word on that card was in the 5 minute conversation we had. They all came out, and I was just like, wow, that's it's just a lot of blueprint words. I'm
Yeah,
shocked at how many came out in such a short period of time.
yeah. And then responsibility. Now, I am pretty responsible. I'm not gonna, this would be that's the word here. Responsible. That's the little 17% that I have now. When I first started, I had less than 9. I think it was 7. Anyway, I am responsible. I also like to take responsibility for myself, for my actions. And I think people need to be responsible more for their actions. That's about it. Duty. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Rules. Rules? Rules are meant to be broken, right, Michelle?
Absolutely.
That's it. That's all I got for rules. I can't do rules. I don't. Yeah. If there's going to be a lot of rules, like even when people ask me, oh, I'd like you to speak here, and maybe you're doing them a favor and now you're speaking. Okay, that's fine. I'll do this and I'll do that and this, that, and the other. And oh, but they start sending me all these things you have to fill out. Yeah, exactly. Fill out this. Here's the rules. You can't breathe. You can't talk. You can't do this. And I'm like, I'm out of here. That's too many things for me to, yeah, no, can't do it. Okay. Universal truths. Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
we move on to
Sorry. Wrong card. I picked up the green one by accident. I'm so sorry. Rules. Credentials. Okay. So I have credentials. I am a reverend. I am a doctor. I remembered to do it today because Dr. Grant was calling me Dr. Marianne the whole time. So I thought, okay, I better put my credentials up there. But my Zoom, nothing. Nobody even knows I have a doctor. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Titles. Yeah. CEO. Oh, they're like, somebody asked me, they're like, well, what's your title? I go, of what? Like, what are you talking about? And they're like, of your business. And I go, I don't understand the question. They're like, are you the owner? And I said, yes. So are you like the president? I go, all right, here we go. CEO, put CEO, whatever. Like, I don't care. Who cares? Let's care about the money and the fun and what we're going to do and how we're going to enrich other people's lives, which of course is a whole other card, but anyway. And the last one is tradition. Do you know what traditions I follow? 0. I am not a tradition girl. I really am not. I like to make my own traditions. I think things need to change. I think they need to shake things up.
So every time, like I'll go on to networking calls or whatever, and somewhere along the line, if they ask a question, sometimes the tradition thing comes up. Like, what's a family tradition that you? I'm like, I don't. Me and my kids never had one. The only tradition I could ever think of was that we opened our Christmas presents Christmas Eve. It's because we couldn't wait until Christmas. Well, I couldn't.
Yeah, she couldn't. She's this like me. Like me, this is why we get along, because we're not this and we are this. Now, let's talk about these, Mish. Do you want to take these? Do you want me to talk?
It's up to you. This is your show.
Oh, it's our show. Okay, so we are both quite a bit of this. So let's speak on this one because we are very nurturing. Of course, as a coach, we're both coaches. So as a coach, you kind of are this period. Like you can't really not be this and be a coach. Like, how's that even work? So relationships. Look at that. First one, relationships. That's what they value. Relationships above all else. Authenticity. Okay, I actually have one of these summits that's called Authentic Leaders. I'm going to have a book that's called Authentic Leadership. I'm going to have a book that's called Authentic Leaders. So authenticity is number 1 on my list in terms of what are you looking for in people, and fun. They've got to be authentic and fun. And authenticity, because you can smell with AI everywhere now, you can smell authenticity a mile away and you can smell not authenticity. Okay, personal growth. I'm going to tell you that I have spent more time and more money on personal growth classes, courses, books, travel, this, that, the other, than for me, anyone else I know. I don't know anyone else who has, but I'm sure there's tons of people. But I have spent at least a $500,000 on my personal growth. So that is, I think, standard for people like us that are, doing big coaching, big things, big teachings. We're going to be putting some conferences together. I'm going to be doing some smaller ones, some workshops. Now that I found this scalar place, I'm going to do a lot there, but I can't have like 100 people there. Like that would be that, so, 1 in 200, I have to find another venue or just create a big, gigantic scalar place. A scalar, just so y'all know, is frequency healing. In case you haven't ever heard me talk about it, then I don't, you probably have never met me in person, because I talk about it to everyone all the time, and I don't even have a clinic. Anyways, significance is very, very important. I have a bunch of significance sitting over here on my shelf. They're all my awards. A lot of my awards. And I have this big gigantic one, which is funny. Teamwork. I got to be doing something with teamwork. So my team that sells these amazing supplements, the team, Michelle and I are a team. We're going to be doing, even more different wonderful things with the bank code, and just wait, stay tuned. We're both just having a super crazy busy summer. Involvement, we're the ones that volunteer. So next week I'm volunteering at the local golf course club here. It's a very high-end golf course, and I volunteered. Of course I did. Why not? It's going to be fun, and I'm going to get to meet new people, and there's a lot of action involved. Okay, community. There you go. Coupled up with community, charity. Oh, charity. I'm volunteering. That's my time. Ethics. Sometimes they're important. Sometimes I can skip over a few. It's okay. No, ethics are important. Harmony, hugely important. Harmony. And Michelle lives in a place called Harmony. So how beautiful is that? Who doesn't want to live in a place called Harmony? Like, I want to move there right now. Morality. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be creating a non-for-profit here in Canada, and it's going to be for sex trafficking victims. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say, because the thought of that is just ridiculous to me. Contribution, hugely important, hugely important. Hugely important. So these two are pretty big for both of us. We're very empathic. We're very, we want to make the world a better place. We want to show you how to have fun and do sales as well, because I feel bad that people don't like sales. Now, these guys like sales, but these guys not so much. These guys not so much. So we're going to help you like sales, and we're going to have fun doing it, even if you are one of these. So we're going to have fun. So now let me tell you about the green people. Knowledge. These are exciting people. They're usually our scientists. There are engineers. They're super smart, super cerebral. They love learning. Learning. Now, I definitely have learning. So this is my third card, and same for Michelle. So our third card is our which card, Michelle?
Well, it typically represents us under stress, and the last card is typically what we stay away from.
That's right. Even though I really like my blueprints, I don't stay away from them. And I tend to, these guys ask questions up the wazoo, and I probably don't ask enough. But when I'm under stress and you hear me asking so many questions, I'm probably stressed a little bit or a lot. Okay, so learning, that's actually, I love learning. That's probably one of my favorite things. Intelligence. We value intelligence. Who doesn't? Like, who likes being around intelligent people? I love it. It's my favorite. Talk to me about things I don't understand. I'm cool. I'll listen. Logic. Well, yeah. So logic is good. I don't have a ton of logic. No, I can get logical. I can do logic. Self mastery. That's a big one for me. How about you, Michelle? I think you're big on that one too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Technology. Yeah, Um, I'm not as techie as Michelle is. She's younger than I am. She's much more techier than I am. And I have learned the stuff I absolutely need. Anything extra? Not that much. But I like learning technology. I don't like learning complicated technology because if there's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, you've lost me by step 3. We're done. Research and development. That is definitely not my thing. Development, yes. Research, no. Research is done. So here's the difference. I have a friend that's hardcore K. So she is this color through and through. She will ask 6 billion questions. She will research every single thing on earth. Me, and we were talking about scalar clinics. I'm like, this is my research. I go into the scalar clinic and I try it. And that's my research. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to read about it. I want to go there and try it. I don't mind reading a little about it, but I don't want to go on and on and on. Anyways, so that's that. Science. I love science. I love metaphysics. I'm somewhere in between the two worlds. Universal truths. Awesome. I'm in. Michelle, you in?
Yeah. Now keep in mind, right? We like those things, certain things, but if people come at us with all the data and the research and they don't make it fun and they don't connect to us as a person, then they're not speaking our language.
Competence. Competence. Oh, I skipped one. Expertise. I think it's great if you have some expertise. But if you're not, but you're really good at something, I'm good with that one too. Yeah, expertise. They really need to have the expertise. You better be the expert in this or else. Oh my goodness. Competence. Yeah, I want him to be competent. I want my mechanic to know what he's doing. I want my dentist to be a dentist, like obviously. I don't want him to be a contractor inside of my mouth. Like that would be bad. Oh my goodness. Accuracy. Oh, you know, oh, 2 or 3 of those. 3. I thought it was 5.5. Okay, that's not me. No. And now this I am this last one and the first one. I think these two are and self mastery. The big picture. I'm definitely a big picture person. Is this little detail that's bothering me now? Is that going to bother me 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now? Yes, I plan on living to 100. Yes. Now, how do you sell to these, Michelle? You want to start us talking about some of this?
Yeah, well, the Chatly group did a study and it said only 18% of buyers will buy from a salesperson that does not match the buyer's personality type versus an 82% success rate when personalities align. So, have you ever heard that sales is a numbers game? We all have, but it's not. It's about people. And so when Sherry Tree reverse engineered personality science and created the only methodology in the world to scientifically validated to predict buying behavior and buy-in behavior in less than 90 seconds, that's how B.A.N.K was born. And there's actually 24 different combinations that these codes can show up in. So every single time you go out there to try to sell somebody on your product or service, you have a 4% shot of getting a yes. and a 96% shot of getting a no, which means that unless you crack the code and unless you understand and master the skills of people, communication, and bank, because that's what bank gives you, then you're playing the sales as a numbers game. It's tiring. It's frustrating. It's like getting on a hamster wheel and not being able to get off. Well, this is your ticket out. So imagine being able to truly build your business faster, make sales easy and fun, not coming at it from sales strategies and manipulation, but coming at it from connection, communication, and understanding people and what they need. That's when everything shifts. So by default, we just show up assuming that everyone is wired just like us. So we say the same thing over and over and over again and end up on that hamster wheel of frustration. And even the high performers are still leaving sales on the table. So if there was a simple system, a state-of-the-art proven methodology, and you to be able to master the skills of not only your prospects, your customers, your clients, how about your friends, your family, your kids? That's where these four little cards come in. We have links where we can crack codes virtually. We have a LinkedIn extension where we can crack a LinkedIn profile in nanoseconds. A decoder to decode your social media, your emails, your text messages, your websites. If you're a realtor, your listings, and a chat GPT where it will literally write in code. We call it power scripting. Because if you're going out there and throwing spaghetti noodles at the wall, then you're going to get the same results over and over and over again. Doing the same thing over and over again and getting, if you expect different results, you need to change it up. And
Over and
this
over
is a
again.
way that you can truly grow your business faster. And it
I,
works in any industry, in your business, in your life. And when you incorporate bank into your life and you start to live it, everything becomes easier. Your conversations, less conflict, easier sales, easier conversations, and being able to get your kids to do the thing you want them to do. It's all about influence, or your husband, or your spouse, or your wife, or your partner. It all comes down to communication. And Sherry cracked the code to it, and we have the secret. It's like we have a superpower.
superpower. We do. We have this. We have these cards. So I just posted above the live, right above the crack your code. It's free. Go on there, crack your code. It is fun. You will get an email. You will learn about yourself. What's your favorite subject? What's everyone's favorite subject, Michelle?
Them, them. Thank
Yes.
you, Douglas. Douglas put great work, Michelle. Oh, I appreciate it. So, yeah, get your free report. It's a $99 report. Marianne's giving it to you for free. So, find out. The first step is self-awareness. How do you show up, right? Now, understand who's in front of you and how they show up, and then connect to communicate. I got on a call the other day, Marianne. Oh my Lord. This guy was trying to sell me something. I could have used the thing, but, and he said, I did research on you. I said, fantastic. So he gets on. He didn't bring the energy or the fun. He didn't get to know me. Instead, he went into a slideshow.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
PowerPoint's my
And
favorite.
so I get on the call and I was like, "Hey, what's going well with you? Whatever." And he was like, "I think this is really going to help you."
Oh,
I was like, "I really don't care what you think." He goes, "It's okay."
am I going to have fun or not?
Right? So n nothing. It's just literally slideshow up. And I was like this. I went 29 minutes.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, I
Were you multitasking? How did you take 29 minutes of this?
I was I was literally sitting there going, it's got to get better. Clearly. It's got to get better, right? And I even told him, I was like, time out, dude. Like, seriously, just give me the price and how much, how is this going to help me? What is this going to do for me?
Bottom line.
Bottom line,
Let's
time
bottom
is,
line.
I've got to go. Sorry. See you later. Right?
That's so funny.
Only he would have known. How much time are you researching people? I know people who research for hours on that person, looking for something to connect with them, some way of commonality. What is it? Oh, maybe they have a pet. Well, I have a pet. He may have a pet. But that doesn't break down the only reason that matters in the sales process. And that is what's going to get me to say yes, or what's going to crack open that vial of vinegar and completely turn me off. And then it's a big fat no. So you have choices in life to make. You can make your life a whole lot easier and talk to Marianne because she has the secret. Or you can keep doing what you're doing. We're not attached. We know the secret. How's that, man? Very, I'm in a very strange space today.
That's okay. It is absolutely Lionsgate today, and we are all in a little bit of a funky spot, which is why I wanted to do my summit this day because it's fun. It's a special porter, a portal or porter. Um, and you know, where's my people to correct me all the time? Like the
That's
correct.
your case. Your
I
case.
love K's
I was
and these guys too. Well, it's not
I
portal,
was
it's portal. Yes, I know it's portal.
I was on a call the other day and somebody was showing a slideshow, right? And there was a K that texted me in the chat and said, my K is really just wanting to tell them that their slideshow has an error. And I was like, I feel you. I get it. I understand.
Yeah. I had a really fun conversation with one of my clients, and he would have had to. He must be sorry. He must be this. This is what I think he is. He won't fill out anything. I've tried. Um, so I know he's this for sure because he's a hardcore contractor who invests a lot. He's got a lot of real estate investments. That's his big thing. He does a few other investments on the side, but really it's more about real estate than anything else. So I know he's that. He's pretty particular with his paperwork. He hands it off. I'm not really 100% sure on this. He does help people, but when he goes to stress, and he was in a bit of a stress mode because I was asking him some questions because he hadn't been to the house in maybe 3 months, and I asked him, can you please go into the house and fix this, because of course he's a contractor, so his house is last to get fixed, but something had happened, and I said, please go in there and fix it so that I can continue doing open houses. So and he was so busy working while he was talking to me that he didn't hear what I said. And I said, so when do you think? And so he goes, well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to send so and so and this and that to the house and blah, blah. And he's kind of said he was going to do this 3 months ago, but which he didn't. And, whatever. So and I said, okay, but when are you going to the house? Right. And he goes, did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? What I just said, I'm gonna send so and repeated everything. And I said, I said, yes, I heard you the first time. Thank you. I said, what I was getting at is, when will you be actually going to the house? And he's like, I don't know who Brian Wright is, but we can't let him in. So if it's somebody's friend, we only allow speakers on Zoom, guys. Sorry.
Oh, Douglas said he is.
Oh, yeah. He is what? A speaker? No, he's not.
I think he's a friend. He wants to see.
No. Sorry, Douglas. Only speakers are on Zoom. He can watch on my Facebook, and you can also share onto your Facebook. But Zoom is only for speakers. Sorry. And so he was just like freaking out a little bit on me. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is what I meant. He goes, oh, sorry about that. Like, he didn't mean to, but he did raise his voice. And I was like, that's unusual. He must be under a lot of stress. But yeah, off he went. And then questioned this, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And he still hasn't done it, but anyways, that's besides the point. But yes, if you people would like to have more yeses in life in general, this is what would be helpful. This will help you. This will actually make you psychic. This will help you get more yeses. In fact, when Michelle and I do our thing, we call it our thing being like a little podcast thing that we need to get back into doing this week. We call it More Yeses with M&M. We kind of like that. And we're going to call our course that, Get More Yeses with M&M.
I love it. And Douglas asked a question because he invited about 100 people with that link. So he wants to know what's a better link that he could send them.
Oh, okay, well, let them come on then, but usually I have the Zoom for the speakers and everybody watches it for free as it streams on Facebook. So all the speakers share the link from my Facebook onto theirs. So that would be the link that you're looking for. You can share it on your Facebook, and you know, they want to come on, let them come on. If they're, are they going to share it on theirs? Is that why you want them to come onto the Zoom? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with sharing this into bigger networks. Hello, I'm totally okay with it. Don't be sorry. If they want to share it on their networks, Douglas, it's okay. Anyways, so back to this. So yeah, so this is a really easy, fun, let me see, structured way with a system. This is the system. This is the system and the process. This is how you do it. And it's easy for everyone to follow. We have some great products. We have something called the Vault that I have now incorporated into all of my higher end products, where I actually purchase the Vault in the package for the person. So I give them the Vault. The Vault is $2,000 of absolutely outstanding information, right, Michelle?
Oh my gosh, the
All
training,
different
it
things.
covers everything. You get our signature series, sales, relationships, speed coding, power scripting, communication mastery, our iOS coaching program. There's mindset, goal setting, networking. I mean, the list goes on, and it's all framed around bank and the bank methodology.
Yes. Douglas says he always says sorry because he's Canadian. We do always say sorry. We're so polite. We like it like that. Yeah. Yeah, the vault is just, honestly, it is a vault of wonderful information. And if you were ever wondering what you would like to do with the bank, but when is Sherry's next, do we know? Do we have a
It
date?
is August 13th from 1 to 4 Eastern, a free masterclass with the expert herself. And you can reach out to Marianne and get the link to register for that. You are not going to want to miss this.
I will
Uh,
be posting it. Yeah.
Absolutely. And the other thing is all that you mentioned the AI that everyone's using. Well,
Mhm.
one of the problems is they're using AI to write their social media posts, their blogs, all their things, and they don't know who it's speaking to. We have a tool that we're literally decode it and tell you exactly what code it's speaking to because that's who you're attracting. And so now, if that's not you and how you show up and not your language, and now you're attracting people who are opposite of you, you're going to make it even harder, right? Because now you're just bringing all the wrong people to you and trying to have that sales conversation. And it's that hamster wheel. So we have that chat GPT that's infused with bank and the decoder. So you can really take your business to the next level. It's an easy, simple system that's easy to duplicate and easy to implement. You just need to work with someone to help you do that, or you have your do it yourself program. But either way, understanding people is the key to your success. That's all I got today, Marianne.
Oh, this is so good. Hang on. I'm just sending something here. Douglas, I just put it into your chat if they want to watch it, if they want to somehow record your talk. I'm not sure how to do that, but anyways, Michelle, thank you so much. Yes, this is amazing. I am going to post the link for August 13th. Sorry, did you say from 2 to 4 or 1 to 3?
1 to 4 Eastern.
Oh, 1 to 4. Never mind. See, and it's free, people. It is free. It will cost you nothing, but you do have to register or you won't get the link. How are they going to know that you want to take it if you don't register? So I will put that link up once we're done. I'll put it up on Facebook, and Michelle's going to send it to me because I need it to be handy so that I'm not searching while I'm hosting this. Thank
Well,
you.
Marianne, we're going to make it super simple for them. So the same link that they use to crack their code is going to take them right to the masterclass so they can register. So you will crack your code for Marianne, and then you'll just go right to the masterclass and register so that you can crack the code and
That's
take
right.
it to the bank.
And if you register, they will email you this just in case, because today there's been some technology issues, to say the least. Anyways, thank you so much, Michelle, for this. This was wonderful, as always. And stay tuned for more information on Michelle and I putting some events together. Some will be virtual, some will be in person. The in-person ones aren't going to happen anytime right away, but the virtual ones will. We'll have some virtual, and we have that intro for sharing. So that's going to be perfect. Thank you so much for that.